All right, good afternoon. The Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center and Legal Department, co-comrades and legal viewers. I am Queen Mrs. Olushola, live from Ikeja Avenue, branch number 93 to be precise, have a case of child neglect reported by Ms. CHINERE
Okay.
Okele
Okay.
Okeke against Mr. John Ebo. The both parties are live in our office. Please join us as we intervene for a peaceful resolution. Visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Visit, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV. Thank you. Okay, let's hear from you, please.
Money on 2019. I was pregnant on 2018 December through 2019. So when I informed him, I told him to go and abort the baby, which I refused. I said no. We argued this issue over more than a month plus. He said since I can't remove the child, say he will not take care of the baby. I said okay, no problem. And I said okay, no problem. Since he says so, me I will keep my baby and I will put to bed to that child. Okay, along the line, before I travel, I came in house on
Travel
Easter
to where? Before you travel to where?
to East. I came in house on Easter Monday, that 2019. I tell him that there is no way I can go. Besides that time my tongue is coming out. I tell him there's no way I can go. I want to stay in your place. He said no, I can't stay in his place. If I don't know where to go, I should go. That's okay, good and fine. Since he says so, me, I'm not going anywhere. He should pick up his phone to call somebody. As he was calling the person, he was telling the person, say, may they come drag me, may they come pick me come off in your house. Then I go back on my community sister and say, if anything happens to me, then I know say that this man house now I dey. Make una hear wetin dey talk. My sister say, okay, no problem. Since he don dey pursue me comot for the house, I go dey come back. And before I left, e get one investment wey me dey inside, wey come introduce me, which I give him money for him to register for that investment wey he dey do. So as I travel every week, they normally send money for that investment for me. That one my own money, they send the money for me every week. So
Were you contributing in the investment?
yes. So under him, so he was sending the money every week. When the money doubles, he will withdraw some and still invest another one. So reaching on due July, I called my tell him say, see there is some people are coming after me for my hand in marriage. How am I going to do? Are you sure that you are going to take care of this baby? If you're not taking care of this baby, ma go follow these people. Because he say no, say shebi don't promise me say he go take care of me and the child. I come that agreement of me getting married to those people, we cancel that agreement.
Mhm.
Okay, after that we still dey go on, but him dey call me I dey call am. So on August, before I put to bed, I called him. I tell him say, see I no have money to buy baby things, which he sent for me. Reaching on that September, before my baby complete 1 month, so he come visit us. Him with him, no, na him brother first come visit us. So as my parents come neglect everything, give him brother, tell am say as far as say we never marry, I come born this pikin. If you wan make the pikin, make you come correct the pikin, make him know as he wan take do. Now wey be say the pikin still dey small, he say he tell him brother say make him tell my people say he go come, but e get something wey he hold for hand say he go come. December time he come, him with my people come talk. I no know wetin dey talk, but like my mother tell me say he don tell am say see if you don't do anything for this girl head, as far as say she never married before she born this pikin, say you are not going to take the pikin back. The only way you can take the pikin back, except they will tell you what and what to do for you to accept the pikin as the father, which he himself agree with my people. And I come tell you say I wan do one business like that. He come tell me say make I find out how much the shop for east, because all this wire dey east. He tell me say make I find out how much for the shop, which I did, and I called him and told him. He first send 100K for me. Later after 2 weeks he send 100K, which is 200K. So on my way going to withdraw that money, because I've already talked with the landlord of the shop. So that day I tell man make I do transfer for am. The man say no, you know the correct transfer, send na cash. So I must withdraw the money. So then I went to bank. On my way coming back, inside keke I was locked. They took the money from me. And I come back, I tell my parents, they tell me say make I call him and tell him. I say if I tell, I will tell him, but not now. But if I tell him now, I know the kind of person wey he be. You know, even wan hear anything. Which I later called him and tell him, you know, if allow me to talk anything, just off the phone. I keep on calling him, you know, the pick. I can't send text for am. I say, this one why I tell you say I lost money. You not even ask me how come or wetin happen. You just dey avoid me, dey avoid my call. Okay, good and fine. Do you want me to pay the money back? If what you want, that means you have to give me some time to look for the money and pay you.
Did he borrow you the money or he dashed you?
He give me for my business.
Meaning he dashed you.
Yeah.
So why were you asking me if you wanted to pay you the money back?
The way he was acting, he refused to pick my call, which I even tried to explain things for him. He said I should not call him again. In short, I even delete my number from my phone. Then I can't type that message, can't send for that. I say if you want me to pay you the money, then you have to give me some time for me to look for the money and pay you. You know, talk. So after a month, I come call you and say, na because of this money, now you wan make your pikin die. You no even dey send feed the money for loss. He tell me say you no even get my time. Na later he come call my sister, tell my sister say if I wan sell the baby, make I sell the baby. Or if I wan dash people, make I dash people. Now I tell my sister, which kind talk be this one? Besides, how I go come sell my own baby? But after I go suffer am, no matter how e be, I believe say one day, door go open. So I come call you, tell you say, I know say me I don offend you because of the money wey you give me, say I lost am. But no vex o, say me and your baby wan come visit you. He say for what? Say you no dey celebrate in bed, you no dey do any celebrity or whatever. Say if I eventually come to Lagos to come and visit him, say me I go regret am. As he don talk that thing, now I come say e be like say this man don make up him mind to abandon us. Now Aguma call my sister. I tell am say see, the way I am, I'm not getting, that is, I'm broke. And besides, my twin sister, the one that's helping me and my baby, that one, not be everything na you go dey call am now, because one day body go pepper and she go even answer you the way wey be say you no go like am. Now I tell am say abeg find me small money, make I enter Lagos, make I go know as I wan take solve myself out with my baby. Which that one did. As I bring my baby come Lagos, I carry am go my younger sister house. That one, she's married with 2 kids, so I keep my baby there. Then I go look for work. So as I was doing my business and I still calling him, then he say, if una say na because of this money, abeg make we forget am. Okay, I no need anything for you, just provide for this baby so that my baby go fit eat. He say make I bring the pikin come in house. Now I tell am say there's no way I can carry my baby and come your house wey be say me and you never even agree on what to do about the baby. He come ask me wetin the baby dey do now. I tell am say I put am for all these baby creche abi wetin. So every day they pay for the lesson fees, 10,000 every month. He tell me say, shebi tell me say make I bring the pikin come. I tell am say okay if I carry the pikin come, where you go? The pikin go fit follow you dey house. He say no, he go carry am go give him sister. I tell am say dat your sister wey my baby go dey and dis my sister wey you go dey na almost the same thing. Na sister sister. And besides, wetin make me even leave my baby with my sister be say so dat you go fit pick up with those two kids wey my sister give birth to. I still dey send money for the lesson, both the feeding and all that. I called him many times for you to assist me. He refuse. Anytime that I called him, he go tell me one or two things. The next thing he go tell me say ma I bring the baby. As far as say the baby still dey under my care, say he's not going to take care of him. Later, my sister come call him, the one wey my baby dey for him house, come call him. I no know wetin two of them talk. Na my sister come tell me say anything wey dis man dey do, ma tell am say me I no dey bother him o, because he don talk say he no need any disturbance for him life. Right from the beginning of that boy, he say I get
When you met him, was it marriage?
no,
Did you have children?
him one. According to me, he say he married before, but him wife is late before we start dating. So my sister say him say make I no disturb him again. So he say my wahala too much and all that. Say he don tell me say make I carry the pikin come him house, him sister house. Say me I refuse. Since wey be say na like that I need am. Say make I go ma carry the cross only me. Tell my sister okay no problem. Say me I go do am. According to line, I come dey do this thing. The thing is not working out. The stress wey dey there is too much because once I dey feed my baby, I dey feed the two of my sister's children, which make the load too heavy for me. I even call him many couple of times. Abeg, the rest time e get the one wey I call him, I even need time in the street. Then the thing is abeg, for me I no need anything, but for the baby, let's know the way forward for this baby. And besides, I wan put this boy for school. The money I'm paying every month.
So what happened? So what happened? Summarize.
The thing that happened is that he's not taking care of the boy. He's not providing anything for the boy since last year.
He stopped since last year.
Yes. After
How old
I
is the
lost the
child?
money, the boy is going to make 3 years by next 2 months.
So before last year, he had been providing.
Yes.
Are you working?
Yes.
How much is your salary?
Handwork I earn 35-40K a month.
Okay. Let's hear from Mr. Let's hear from Mr. John.
Um, it all started anyway when it was the place that I met her actually. Because when the issue of China has come inside this game, I told her what I actually needed. Because right from the day one, I've been trying to pull her away from the place she was staying.
Where did you meet her?
I met her in a hotel. So when he brought this case to me that she was pregnant and all that, I refused. Like as she said, I refused. I said, there's no way you'll be staying in a hotel. And you came with pregnancy, and how do you expect me to?
Did you have a affair with her in the hotel?
Yes.
Did you have the affair with her with condom?
No, really.
So why would you
So
not?
because I've been trying to pull her away from the hotel. Then she refused. Then at that time that she now came back to tell me that she was pregnant, we have already been backing out. Then she now went back to, because when she now reported this incident, and I told her that there's no way I'm going to face this. Don't just say it. Don't just say it at all. I don't want it. If you know how you're going to do it, you do that, because I want to pull you out from that hotel, and you refuse.
You want to pull her to marry her? You want to pull her? Or
What I wanted
converting
her
as
to
a
yes, what I wanted her to do, initially I've been trying to make sure she came out from the hotel so that she will be able to make something for herself.
Is there anything in that?
Yes, I have some pictures of the boy that have been taking care of the boy ever since she was born. He was born. And ever since that time, anytime I call her down, say, let's talk about this. You brought this pregnancy from the hotel. That one, because he went to my landlord and convinced my landlord to talk to me that since the pregnancy has come, that I should step down. Let's hear from her. And I told her that I don't want in future that we will start dragging something that doesn't make sense. And ever since we started this issue, I told her, okay, bring the child. Since you said I'm the owner of this child, the documents of this child, even the hospital whatever of the child is not with me. I don't even know if my name is what is written there. Bring the documents and bring that is the birth certificate of this boy. And bring the boy to me. You stays in a hotel very close to my house. I live very close to you. And the time you left Onitsha, after I send you money to, according to what she said she want to do, that will costed about 500,000. I now send her 200,000 just because of the name of the sake of the boy. Anytime we want to, he came after 4 days. He called me that he lost the money. I said, how come? Okay, now you lost the money. How do you want me to continue to help you in this case? He said, if I want, if I want my money, I should send my account. Let her bring the money back. That he doesn't want anybody to talk to her anyhow. Then I just back out. Then he brought the boy back to Lagos here. Took the boy, it's not our own discussion. He took the boy to the sister at Iba. Because I have a kind of mind that I felt for the boy. He came and told so many people on the street that I am not a good, reliable father. That I've not been caring for the boy and all that. I said, okay, take me to where you drop this boy. Let me even see this boy. We left to go and see the boy. I went there after herself. I even went there on my own to go and check on this boy. I called her and said, pull this boy out. Let's every other thing that has gone. Because I'm not even too satisfied if this boy is my boy. If this boy is my boy and is truly my boy, then bring him out. Bring him to me. Since you are crying, you are not capable of taking. Are you okay? You want me to leave this boy now with you? You are living in a hotel where you are doing a prostitution. How is it going to sound? So you bring this boy out. Every other thing, I don't care. You don't give me money. I don't ask you for anything. But give me the boy. You will have access to the boy. I will also have access to the boy. Very close to us. Then it's not left for me to take this boy to any kindergarten or anywhere, even his crèche, where they will take care of. Just give me the boy. Let me. He didn't do that. I begged and begged that I can't send money to anybody. Any day you bring this boy around to me, then I will give this boy whatever he wants. He has a senior brother. If you claim he's my own son, he has a senior brother. Go and look at the boy. He's going to 16 years old. Does he look like somebody that lost the mother? That was what I was telling her. And anytime we want to come around to talk about this thing, you'll be smoking a weed in front of me. Before I know, you will just get up and start shouting. April, I fell sick. Before the Easter, before I fell sick, before the Easter, I begged her to bring the boy. He brought the boy.
Sorry. Bruno, be mindful of your comment. I'm deleting this very one, but if you send such comment again, please know you'll be blocked. Thank you. Go ahead.
So I now went to I now begged her after Easter, say, before Easter, say, bring this boy. Let's know how this boy, because she has been complaining that the sister is no more taking care of the boy. I said, that is your own problem. I never complained that if what the boy is going to take is not there. Just bring this boy. If you know, he keep on running with the boy. He doesn't want to bring this boy out. The day he finally brought the boy, he said he's not going to leave the boy, that except he's going to sleep with us, which I offer her freedom to, okay, stay. Maybe you think maybe I'm going to take the boy and run away or something. Leave the boy. You say no. The following day, two of us took the boy to my sister's place, not quite far from us, which the boy felt comfortable. Even the day she said she wants to come and pick the boy wasn't comfortable to even move with her. And I beg her that this coming Friday is going to be Good Friday. So please, bring this boy. So all of us will do Easter. I gave her money. We went and bought clothes for this boy. I gave her everything that she needed. Both school bag that she claimed that the boy doesn't have school bag, this blah, blah, blah. We went and bought all those things, not knowing that she's preparing this boy to take this boy back to the village. On the Good Friday, I now called her. Where is the boy now? So that I will drop you off. We were in the car, both of us. I was driving. All of a sudden, I said, "Let me drop you for the bus stop that you enter to go and bring this boy. Let's spend this Easter holiday together." On our way, she just I don't know how she made a call and said they said the rain is falling and it was dry season that she won't be able to. I said, "What do you mean? You're supposed to go there now." Maybe tomorrow, not knowing that she's planning to take the boy away from Lagos. Then I never said anything. I was in the hospital bed. They hospitalized me for 2 months. Then this human right called me. I told them that I was in the hospital. I won't be able to come. Then after 3 months, they didn't call me again. The father called me and told me that she came back to the village and dropped this boy and told them that I was the person that took her to human rights. And I told the father that is not the truth. I sent the message that I received straight to the father. I even sent the father money. At the end of the day, when she came back, probably the father was the person that spoke with her to drop the case or something. Then she never cared to talk to me and all that. One day I called her on my own. Say, "Where are you? Can we see? Let's just talk. I didn't understand why you took this boy to the village without my own consent. Why are you, every time I talk about this boy, then why are you putting this boy away from me? And you are claiming the father is not capable, the father is not good. Okay, come, let's talk about this boy." That day she was coming, she came with a lot of wind. Before I even talk one thing, she just flew up. What I did was to just leave her go. So these are the pictures that ever since the boy grew up has been growing. These are the pictures of the boy. So I will be able to explain them to you how it goes. This very one now here, this is the senior brother. This very one now here was the last day he took the boy away.
The senior brother of her.
Yeah, it's brother of him. That's my first son.
Okay, this is your first.
Yes. This is the where the place that you do the prostitution. That is the hotel that she stays.
You mean till now?
Till now. I passed there. They told her when I passed there that it was like this guy is going for what you asked for.
Is the boy, did you have a natural dreadlock or is it?
Yeah, it's a natural dreadlock, but by now he has already cut it just after 1 year. Traditional.
Where is the boy now?
In the east.
Okay, you are going to adjourn the case. You have to go and bring the child first. You need to assess the child. Yeah. You adjourn this case and then you are very sure the child belongs to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are still going to conduct DNA test before any other upkeep of the child. You are going to run a DNA test between yourself and the child. If the child belongs to you, then you undertake on how you be taking proper care of the child.
Thank you.
So we'll move the case to upper Thursday.
Okay, this coming Thursday.
No, the other one.
Let's know the date.
That will be August.
Hmm?
That will be August.
August. Okay.
Yes, on the 11th.
11th.
Yes. We want the child in our office here on the 11th of August. Bring an undertaking for her to sign to present the child to us on the 11th of August. How much is transport to your village? So where you get the child?
The last time I traveled was Easter. So for now, I don't know how much.
How much did you pay?
It's 11.5. Maybe not because of saying an Easter period.
Normal price is how much?
Normal price 5,000, 6,000.
Okay. You give her 12,000 to go and bring the child. This was
And seven.
Can you read that right? Can you write?
Not very well.
Hmm?
I'll try.
Can you write? Because I don't want to trash on you. If you alter it, you are going to pay for it. Can you write?
Mommy, help me.
What is your address? Write your address here, because I will not want you to say it out. Write your address there. Then you bring the other one for me to write. You are Miss CHINERE, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you write your address here already.
Yes.
Okay.
Mommy, there's another thing. Maybe when I bring the child, we'll still talk about that.
No problem. Please, we would not want, uh, because one, we would not want the case being adjourned. You are going to prepare either, uh, you are going to give a date for the DNA test, because as they are bringing the child, we want the specimen collected immediately. So, and the DNA test is expensive. I don't know if you are ready for that within that period. This
Find
11th
out.
of August.
I will find out.
It's
And I will now-
150.
I will not know if I'll be able to do that.
It's 150,000. That is the DNA test. Whatever. So if it's going to be, if you are going to be ready on this date, then as they are bringing the child, they conduct the test. 10 days later, every parties will be here. We announce the DNA results before any other undertaking. If the date is not okay by you, then they have to shift it, so that she has to bring the child when you are ready for the DNA test and all that.
Okay. I think I will get back to you to secretary before then.
No, that would determine her undertaking.
I'm not too sure. It's about the money. I need to be sure if the money is on my hand first before I'll be able to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If this 11 is not okay, if you want it end of next month,
Maybe end of
August, then
maybe end
that's
of
it. She will go and bring the child. As the child arrives, you take your specimen, run the test. 10 days later, we'll get the announcement, the results uh, announced. Then if the child belongs to you, you will sign undertaking on how to take care of the child. Then we will determine um, where the child will be.
All right.
But with that, we can't take any decision now because we don't know if the child is for you.
All right.
And for us to take decision, we must ascertain the true paternity of the child.
All right.
Do you get me right?
Right, right. I think the end of the month
Should
will
be
be
end of the month should be better.
Okay, so you bring the child end of August, which will have to know the right date. That will be on Friday, 26th of August. What is the name of the child?
Chidube.
Chidube.
Okay.
Okay, case of understanding.
Yes.
And it's 3 years or it's about to be 3 years.
No, it's going to be 3 years by next month, September.
Next month.
Next 2
2
months.
months,
Next
September.
month. Excuse me.
sorry.
Okay. I, Ms. CHINERE, undertake this day 27/7/2022 to provide my son Chidubem Okeke 2 years and 7 months child in the Office of Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center on 26th of August 2022 by 11 a.m. to conduct DNA paternity test between him and the supposed father, Mr. John Ego, before proper welfare support from Mr. John Ego. Failure to abide by this promise or undertaking legal action be taken against you. Do you know why it's stated here? Because you have been collecting money from him. Let it not be that the child is for another person and you have been extorting him. So if truly you understand and you believe, you trust yourself that the child belongs to him, bring the child, have proper DNA test conducted between him and the child. If the child belongs to him, then we'll tell him the necessary things to do to take care of the child. You get it?
Yes, ma'am.
You sign where there is defendant, then you pass it to him, to her. Sign where there is defendant. That's it. Play sheet, madam. Play sheet. Yeah. Sign your complaint.
I'll sign.
No.
Okay.
Are you very sure this child belongs to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware that you will refund back in full this DNA test cost and other logistics you must have incurred?
For this one because through the whole 9 months.
No, the question I asked, get me right. Wetin I talk be
Okay,
say,
about the DNA test.
hold on, if the child no belong to this man, if no be this man get the pikin
Mm.
and he pay for the DNA test, after the result come and the child no come be his own, you go pay all the money wey the man carry pay for that DNA
DNA test.
and other money that he has given to you because of that child.
I mean, for the DNA test, yes, but about providing and all that, my money still dey inside because through the whole 9 months, I'm the one feeding myself from the money
Shey
that
you know say the man no marry you?
I know.
So he no need to feed you now, una no marry.
No, I know they talk about you feeding me.
Okay, which one you dey talk now? Una talk to me.
About the because according to me, he say he's the one spending all this while. Because throughout my 9 months,
Okay,
he
but you know the one
pin.
you know the one the man spend, abi?
Yes,
You know the one the man spend because of the child.
yes,
You have the record of that one.
yes.
It's okay.
And mommy, another thing, ma talk and this one wey dey here.
I thought you are coming back. Or you are running away.
No,
Or you are not coming back again.
I'm coming back.
Eh? The case is not we did not close the case. The
No.
case is just starting. Okay? So we need a child first. If it's not his child, we'll give you your child. And if any other thing you want to say, if there's any way he has you will look into it. We are here for both of you, for everybody, including the child. Okay? Yeah. All right, thank you, viewers, for being with us. We'll be back in a moment. So this very case is shifted to 26th of August 2022, where the specimens of the supposed father and the child will be taken for DNA test. Thank you, and God bless you.